Good morning, friends. It is a nice, beautiful morning. It's early still, but got to go check on the chickens. Some of you may have noticed our chicken coop. It was sitting in the church parking lot for a couple of weeks. We've got about 10 hens that we've been we've had down in the brooder in the parsonage. So figured I'd introduce you to them. It's a really nice morning. We're getting ready to put them down in the parsonage, or getting ready to put them in the chicken coop. They're not quite ready yet. Probably gonna wake them up. Here is. Some of you may have seen this orange glow coming from the parsonage these last few weeks. That's because we've had them in this brooder here. There's our little flock. Not so little anymore. We've got 10 hens that are about 7 weeks old, almost maybe 8 weeks old. Yeah, turn this light on. So this creepy underglow. Yeah, this is we got these chicks. We got them when they were just a day or two old, and it's been fun. We Amanda and I had chickens when we lived in Buffalo too, but it was kind of a short-lived chapter, so we're excited to do it again. The funny thing about chicks is they all look the same when you get them, right? They're all these tiny little chicks. They're all the same color, and then as they get older, even a few weeks older, you start to recognize some of their quirks. They have different markings. They have different personalities. Those of you who have chickens know that for sure. Some of the chickens are nice. Some of them are mean. Some are annoying. It's just kind of part of the deal with chickens. And it's got me thinking about our scripture for this Sunday. We're going to be looking at John chapter 10, verses 11 through 16. It's when Jesus calls himself the Good Shepherd. And he articulates some of these things that make him a good shepherd. One of those things is that he's willing to lay his life down for the flock, which we're looking at the scripture in light of the resurrection of Easter, right? Of his crucifixion and resurrection. Another thing that he says that makes him a good shepherd is that he knows his sheep and that his sheep know him. So sort of like this flock, right? He knows the quirks of his flock. He knows what makes them distinct. He knows the things that unite them. He knows the good, the bad, and the ugly. And so that's who Jesus is as our shepherd. He's as our good shepherd. He knows us in and out. He knows the things that bring us joy. He knows the things that we're suffering. He knows the things that give us pain. He knows the things that fill us up. He knows the things that feed us and give us good nutrition. And he knows the places that we need healing. Like any good shepherd would recognize those things. And he was willing to lay his life down for us. So he's our good shepherd. That's a good reminder for you and for me, that he knows all of our quirks. He knows all those things that make us afraid, all those things that bring us joy, and everything in between. And so we're going to talk a little bit more about that this Sunday, just what that means, what the implications of that are for our life. In the meantime, I'm going to fill up these chickens' water and their food for the day, and the work continues. All right. So I hope you have a good day. I look forward to seeing many of your faces in the next few days. And I invite you to prepare your hearts and your minds to trust the one who is called your good shepherd. You can trust him. You can trust him. He already knows you, and he's inviting you to know him better. All right, friends, I hope you have a great day. I love you, and I'm praying for you. I'm gonna go take care of these chickens before they get into some more mischief. Bye, friends.